my name is Emily. The channel is One at a Time. Today I am bringing you my June sewing makes and my July sewing plans. So first of all, on my June plans was to make this dress here, this shift dress, out of the Simplicity pattern. It worked out really well. I am excited to wear this dress. It is a very light, floaty fabric. It'll be great for summer. And the sleeve is something I haven't done before for myself, and that's this Flutter Sleeve. I'm not sure I really am in love with it, but for this dress I think it will work well. I just don't know if I'm going to use the Flutter Sleeve for me again. I think I prefer a straight sleeve with a flutter or a gathered ruffle on the bottom more than I do a flutter straight from the shoulder. But I like the fabric. It's a very comfortable dress, and I can see me getting quite a bit of use out of it. The other thing on my list was to remake a dress that did not go so well. Well, I didn't get it remade, but I did get it cut out. So that was good, and it won't take me much longer, really, to put the pieces together. The other thing I had was to make a top out of this, something similar to this butterick, out of the same fabric that I made the dress out of. This project did not get finished or even off the ground. I need to draft something for this shirt, and I just haven't done it yet. So that project did not get done. The quilt, I was able to get the strips cut out that I want to sew together to make the top, so that was good, but I didn't get the pieces together. That will just stay on the list as something that I can just pick up and do. The day that I took to cut those pieces apart was a day where I had a lot of interruptions going on, so it was nice just to be able to be in the sewing room and have a project that I could be able to come and go from. So that was good. The main part of my sewing for the month of June was sewing for other people. So my daughter and I made 6 scrunchies, some for her and some for a friend. She went to a camp and she had a secret sister. So we made 6 of those, and they turned out really well. It took me longer than I thought it would. I thought I was going to be able to have some time to sew some other things that day, but it took longer than I thought because I haven't made them since I was a kid, 30-something years ago. So she enjoys the scrunchies, and I think her friend is really going to like them too. The other thing that I sewed in June that I hadn't planned on was I spent 15 straight hours sewing tulle. It was not on my plan, but when a sister calls and she needs some help, then you run to her help. And it honestly was something I've never done before. So that was a new experience. I learned a lot. If it was a ballet costume I was making, I would have used different fabric to make it. But those were the materials we were given, and so that's what we did. We made a costume for Mrs. Potts and some other costumes for the other dishes in the ballet Beauty and the Beast. But when it came right down to it, the actual sewing, I helped with the pictures that I will insert here. So those are the things that I finished up in June. So my plans for July are to wear this dress a ton. I am so excited to have a new dress. It's been a long time since I've had a new dress for myself. And then I'm going to finish that t-shirt, and I want to at least get the pattern drafted for the other top that was on my plans for June. The other 2 things, I'm just going to make some bags, some very simple things, but are much needed. So I got some ripstop fabric, and we need a new bag for our backpacking tent. I wanted to get it out of this dark green because it would kind of match what's going on with the tent already and the bag that we're replacing. I don't know what happens to tent bags, but we seem to lose them. Anyway, but the dark green was too narrow. It's only 20 inches. So I ended up getting the only other fabric that was there at the store, and that is this really light blue, sky blue, and that will be our tent bag. So I'll make that, and it's just a very simple drawstring bag that I'll be making. And then out of the dark green, I'm going to make a stuff sack because I need some organization when we go backpacking later this month inside my bag. I need to be able to have a bag inside my backpack. A little bit of housekeeping. I've had people request some tutorials. The tutorials that I have for sewing on my channel have done really well, but they take a lot of time. So I'm not going to promise anything, but I do have a running list of video ideas, and things that people have asked for, and so I'm going to add a few more tutorials. I just don't know when we will get those done. And that is it for June and July sewing for now. I don't know how my plans will work out. They are plans, they are things that I want to accomplish, and sometimes, as happened in June, those plans get bumped around just a little bit because life will change my priorities. But until next time, everyone, I hope you're sewing up a storm.